How did it tell you what game I'm on? More. Balatro. Balatro. Yo. What's up, dude? You alright? Welcome to my latest addiction, this game. It is unreal how addicted I am to this game. Has a severe infection. Is that what I can see? Not a... Do hope that's not a staph infection that I can see, not a severe infection. No, I hope that it says staph, not severe. Actually, do I hope that it says staph? I don't fucking know, dude. Well, I hope that he gets better, man. Or that they ain't on a place where it can be real fucking bad. That's the last thing that you need is an infection. Trust me, I was absolutely shitting it when I had my surgery. Well, my most recent one. In case I had that shit happen. Oh, hello. Is it one that can be treated with like antibiotics, or is it a bit of a different one? Bit of a more resistant one, let's put it that way. I mean, oh, you're an infection. What does homed mean? Homed. I'm probably being stupid but homed. I can't think of what that means off the top of my head. Homed. Homed. Went to a home for dementia. I mean, ultimately, it's down to what you or your family decide. But I know I couldn't. But again, that's me. That's just me. I'm not saying you're a bad person for doing it or whatever. I don't believe that at all. But yeah, it's definitely a hard thing to have to kind of think about. No, I wouldn't want to think about that, to be quite honest with you, but I suppose I like to put my head into levels of kind of just like not knowing and stuff like that, if that makes sense. I mean, it's hard because obviously I can tell you what my family did, because obviously we had my grandma go through Lewy body dementia, which um, you know, but I think like the old saying is like everybody's case is different and everybody's kind of any individual kind of um, what might have necessarily worked my grandma might not necessarily work with you and with your dad and stuff like that. It's one of them, isn't it, that you just don't know exactly what is gonna happen and stuff, and it ain't fucking right. I mean, I hate dementia. It's a fucking horrible disease. I've seen somebody die of it, and not a nice fucking thing to have to finger. Um, I mean, if there was a GoFundMe, that's definitely something that you know, I strongly would back. Does by any chance I don't know too well, but do you live in a council house? Because I'm sure that they're supposed to help adapt. I might be wrong in saying that, so don't quote me. I might be completely talking out my ass here. I mean, I don't. I know that my folks don't like my folks have bought their house outright, and I know that I'm probably gonna have to look into possibly getting something done for not only me but for my mum. My mum's losing mobility, and I definitely reckon something would be good for her to kind of have. Um, but now your mum sounds very much like mine in that regard. Um, very much. I know that we kind of just she'd rather see us. She'd rather see it struggle than for us to ask for help. And that's the good old English way. There's a Pink Floyd song that says something about the English way. Can't remember what it's from. It's from I think it's the song before Great Gig in the Sky on Dark Side of the Moon. The English way, calling out the iron bell, cause the faithful to their knees. Yeah, it is. Whatever song is about. God, that's really fucking random for me to remember. But if you find the song before Great Gig in the Sky, it has the words of the English way. Random fucking fact of the day for you. I mean, this week coming up for me is an absolute fucking shit week, Vince. So I know what you know. I know what you kind of, you know what I mean. Been an absolute fucking shit few weeks anyway. But my one of my it's coming up to one of my best friend's birthdays, and he died last year, and it fucking canes because it's also on the day of my mum's birthday as well. So it fucking hurts like fuck. Um, but you know, you just gotta carry on with it. You know what I mean? Um, Not sure whether you actually did say it, but which which dementia does he have again? Not sure whether you actually said it yet or not. I'm not 100% sure. I'm sorry if I'm coming across as fucking. I don't give a shit. But which one does he have? Which dementia does he have? Genuinely interested. It's weird because like I've heard really good things about cannabis as well with dementia. Not that I'm advocating it, but I'm just saying that apparently it's very good for people that have that sort of thing. Yeah, I know what you're saying. That's a fucking horrible one. That's a fucking horrible one, dude. Sorry to hear it, man. And it's horrible because obviously I know what you're going through. Know exactly what you're going through. Like, you know, people can say, "Oh, you know, I know what you're going through" and stuff like that. But you know, it's different when you actually have been through that shit. Like, you know exactly what the fuck. And it ain't a fucking nice journey, man. It fucking ain't. And I don't mean to make you upset and shit like that. I really fucking don't. But it ain't a fucking nice journey. It fucking ain't. It's horrible. Like the person that you see dies twice. It's a horrible fucking disease. I absolutely hate, with a passion, dementia. I fucking hate it. It's a horrible way to die. Worse than cancer in some respects. In fact, I would say it probably does rank higher than cancer to me. Um, at least cancer, you've got a potential cure. Dementia, you've got no fucking cure, and it's fucking disgusting. It's horrible. His art is what? Oh, sorry, I didn't read that you just put something else on there. Give me a second. That's why it's looking to be, and he's getting homed because he doesn't show symptoms until it takes him like it has. And now I got you. It's the fact he could actually outlive us because of how healthy his art is. I mean, that's the problem. I mean, um, uh, I don't know what to say. I know what to say, but I can't say it on here. But that's why I've always said that if I ever get diagnosed with that specifically, I have an exit plan. And a few people know about the exit plan. Um, 'Cause it ain't right. It ain't a right way. And it ain't fair for people. I mean, like, I know, I get it that, like, you know, the way that people have got to understand it is that it's them suffering, not you. It ain't fucking right. It's I've seen my mum go through it with my mum, my grandma, and it ain't fucking right. It's fucking horrible, dude. Honestly, it's fucking horrible. Um, I mean, this is what I've said from day dot. I mean, back in RE, I know that fucking we're talking about RE, but I liked RE in the fact that I could put my point across. I didn't need religious fucking shit in the background to fucking back my point of what I believe in and shit. I'd say it how I fucking meant it. And I've always said that there should be a legalization on assisted suicide. There should have always been able to. I think that if you are in a place where you know that you're not going to recover, I think that you should be able to, you know, kind of say, right, well, I've had my time. Um, you know, I'm going, and I'm going on my own fucking terms. Not gonna let this fucking thing kill me. I'm going on my fucking terms, and I've always said that. I've always said that. Um, I mean, I know it sounds very sadistic and whatnot, but if my if my if it's legal over here, but you a family member had to administer it, I'd do it for the people that like that I cared about, no problem, and I wouldn't feel guilty. I mean, I already feel enough guilt as it is anyway, but like, I don't think I'd feel guilty over that. I'd feel as if I've done something merciful for them, and it's not a nice thing to have to fucking deal with, you know. Like I personally wouldn't, you know. Oh fuck! Hand will not score unless you get. Oh fuck you, dickheads! Oh, dickheads! Right. Uh, I need highs. It's not right um for it to happen to anybody, but for people to have to like for it to be a case of, oh well, you know what, you know. I saw, funny enough, I saw on the way home earlier. Well, no, not earlier today. Earlier this week, I bought what did I buy? I bought the fucking I bought the mirror. I know, disgusting. I know. Um, and I was, yeah, I ain't gonna win this. And I was reading about some woman that like had killed her son. I say killed, not really killed, but had overdosed her son on morphine because he had a neuroblastoma, and you know, I don't see how that should have, you know, made it so that she had to go to jail. I think that's fucking disgusting. I think the idea of, you know, and you got like sometimes I think that people have such an archaic view of how death is. I think death is sometimes the best, like the most kind thing to a person. Like it is the most kind thing to a person. It's not a nasty thing. It's not inherently nasty. We say it's nasty because of how we feel afterwards. That's all it is. We say people say death is nasty just because how we feel afterwards, and I think not enough people think about like the fact of what the person going through it is actually feeling like. I think that's one thing that we don't. I think that's one thing that we don't bother thinking about the actual person that's going through it. We factor in our own feelings all the time, and it just ain't right, you know. I suppose I've got such a weird way around death. I've got such a weird feeling around the whole idea of death and health and life and all that lot because of the fact that I'm here because somebody is dead. Like every single day is like that. It's how I see it. Like I am here because of somebody else. So I suppose I see death a very big difference to the standard Joe, if that makes sense. That's exactly it. I mean, if we've got the idea that we won't put animals through it, then why the fuck are humans different? But I suppose the government see us as tax monkeys. That's what they do. They see us as tax monkeys. They see us as money. Simple as. And I know that if I ended up in the way that I, you know, could potentially end up or whatever, I'll go. I'll go happily. Exactly, it is tax reasons. I mean, I don't know how much it is for the typical procedure over there in in Switzerland? I couldn't tell you. I mean, I know that for me it would cost a lot less. From the way that I would do it, but pretty much it would be the exact same sort of thing. I mean, I know that back in the day, they won't admit it. People won't admit it, and especially now that the older people that would have been doing it. But I know 70s and 80s, 60s, 70s, and 80s, if you were at that stage where you were dying, you'd be helped along. With like an extra shot of morphine. 110% you would. And I mean, I don't understand how that can't be just used for somebody. If they are willing or wanting that to happen, then I think that should be allowed. I mean, I can say from personal fucking experience with morphine, because of me being on it daily, fucking they wouldn't know what the fuck, especially if they were new. Like if they weren't on any pain relief beforehand, they wouldn't fucking know. They wouldn't know what the fuck happened to them. I can say that from the bottom of my heart. Hell, when I've got a fucking new batch of morphine, like when I've got a new load for, from a prescription, it tastes like very strong. And it's the problem with, it's the problem when you get when politics are allowed into too much into your life, into the standard life of somebody. It's the problem. I know that for me, I wouldn't mind seeing a more open approach to cannabis. I really wouldn't mind seeing a more open approach to cannabis. Creates a negative copy of one random consumable card. The fuck does that mean? How can that be a legendary fucking card when it... I don't think that we've looked enough into cannabis as a country and as a society. I think that whilst we still have people that are too old-headed in the idea of it being, oh, well, weed equals bad, I think that we're not going to see a decent uprising. The idea of potentially having that into treatment. I mean, that is one thing that I will give Canada and parts of the United States. I mean, shit. I need to get rid of that. Need that on. Need that on. Need to just use any planets because of this fucking card. Lose $1 per card played. Whoa. Shit look for me. Yeah, but the problem with advanced care plans is the idea that somebody can change their mind, you know, when they're not, you know, and then there's constant fucking. That's the problem with even like the idea of when you've got fucking people that are when it's involved with like deaths and stuff and funerals and wills and stuff like that to do when they've got when they're so far not compos mentis. It's just fucking stupid. The amount of shit that you have to go through because people can contest it and construe it as something that it isn't what they are or whatever, or they weren't that way when you know, it can be so easily critiqued, the idea of what they would have actually wanted. That's the issue that you've also got with advanced fucking plans and all that shit, is that you've got constant like, oh well, you know, it can be argued until fucking eternity. That's the only problem with them. I mean, it's even like that with, say, for example, something I actually can fucking speak about, the organ donation thing. You can be part of it, but ultimately, the last port of call actually isn't your fucking wish. It's the fucking like the family. Family can still say no, fuck you. You're not having anything when you're dead. Bollocks. I need to get rid of some. Shit. Get rid of that on this mega buffoon pack. What have we got? No. Okay, so we could do it. Well, I'm not getting much straights at this point, so I'll go for this one. I'll go for this. I mean, I think it's very cruel. You know, there are definitely you do find a lot of the cruel side comes out with a lot of people when shit fucking happens like that. You really fucking do. Oh yes, right. So I got straight. Uh, I mean, I've said this before, and considering it's just been election week, I'll say it again. We're given the illusion of, uh, we're given the illusion, the idea that something that we say matters, and in reality, nothing fucking does matter what we say. All clubs are debug. If I'm doing that, though. On decent motor. On decent motor. Nice. Wow, this fuck. Uh, yes, I want that straight one. Get rid of that. Give him the straight. And then I need to make it all around straight. So I need to. Oh, might have to get rid of that. So that is a good pack. Oh, that's a good pack. Oh, I gotta get that. Then I get another hand, which will fucking help. Now I can go one joker less on a small blind. Ah, King Jack Queen. Oh, you bitch. Nice. $25. Oh, fuck. Uh, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Wait, that should work. Yes. Straight. Nice. Oh, okay. So 2, 4, 6, 8. another. How's the audio volumes? Okay, I know that I've got it's still quite low, but re-roll per shot. After play or discard, always draw 3 cards. Okay. Oh my lord, come on, I need a real big fucking juicy fucking stack. 9, 10, just said Jupiter, it's a jack. Oh no, I'm gonna die. There's no way I'm getting a decent fucking out of it. Come on. Oh, fuck. 12. I need 12 grand. Get a double on that. Wait, we can go for that. No, double that. Right, okay. 5 grand, come on. Oh, get rid of them. They got 2 figures. There's no way I can do this. GG. Oh. Come on, 100. King. Thank you. Only just did that shit. Come on, decent. Now I'll take that and then I'll re-roll that and get that and go for that and then re-roll that for that and buy that and go for can't get. Could do with like getting the thing where it like adds how much your value of your jokers are, and then the soul value. Oh no, that's on. Wait, oh, that's not on each of them. Alex might be able to do something out of it. Gonna be nothing in terms of them, so I need to play low. Need to play low, so two sixes, two twos. Would work a little bit. Maybe not. Come on, something decent. Come on. 10. Okay. I'll discard that. Thank you. Right, and then I need to get reroll. Might as well, considering I got a reroll for free. Just what minus one to hand size. Oh, we'll go for the 999 first. So I'm really struggling because I haven't got an awful lot of Morties. 3, 4, 5. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. They'll each proc again. Oh no, the 5 will. Fuck. 4, 3, and the 2. 4, 2. Them 2 3s will proc. Nice. 6. Oh. Play the hand. Oh, I need more anti. Because there is not anti more multiplier because I cannot get past that. It's going to be a fucking... magic. That's how. Magic. Uh, 5. No, I can't do 5. This no. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. Straight should get me past the point. He still has your picture. In her classroom? What do you mean in her classroom? What picture? Mrs. Bond showed me a picture. Did she? Did she have a picture of me when I was younger? How did she? Wait, what did she? What? Wait, what made her get a picture of me out? Not even got Mrs. Bond as a teacher, I don't think, ain't you? Jesus, she was fit though. Back in the day, she was fit. She still is now, to be quite honest. I remember her brother, she had a brother about my age, is what she said. And her brother used to play Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and I used to like think it would be well impressive to try and chat her up by talking about Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Fucking pretty bad back then. And see, I had the biggest crush on Mrs. Bond ever. Like I knew after like it's weird because like You know how people can say, "Oh, well, you can't pinpoint, when you're gay or lesbian or you straight or whatever." No, I can pinpoint to the moment where I can fucking say that I was straight, and it was from her. From her, legitimately. I can pinpoint it to that teacher, and it weren't even as if she did anything like, she weren't. Not as if like she was like had things out and stuff like that. It weren't like that. But yeah, she just had that. She had something about her that I just thought, yeah, definitely. It might have been the red hair. I don't know. Might have been. Go ahead. Go ahead, Eliza. Go ahead. It's not like she didn't just said she's gay. Well, I mean, you do whatever you want to do, my dear. But no, when Mrs. Bond, when I had her, she knew that I liked her anyway, because my mum said, oh, that I liked her. I was like, yeah, and I don't know how old she is now. She must be what, about 14 years older than me, so she's got to be mid-40s. God, a bear. I mean, I was 8 when I had her. You know what, right? Teacher's pet. Uh, to that one, yeah. Um, yeah, that's the thing, Vince. Keep on moving, because honestly, as soon as I seize up, it ain't fucking good. Um, uh, I had a teacher back in Reek that was very I'm not sure whether she was very chesty or whether she just wore 2 sizes too small of a top. But her knockers would be out all of the time. And how I even got a GCSE in that subject, I do not know. And how old is Eliza's current teacher? Eliza's current teacher's got to be about as old as me. I was a big fan of Mrs. Bond back in the day. That wasn't her name though. Wasn't her name when I was a kid. Was a big fan. She she definitely made me realise that I wasn't gay. Well, what's year 2? Is it like 7? Could have been a very newly qualified one. Quite often, quite. Oh no, Vince. Honestly, I will find. If I can find who I'm talking about right now, I will link you a photo. Let me have a look whether I can. If I can find you a picture, then you'll understand. Problem is that I can't fucking find a picture. I might have to try and look, see if I can find on Facebook. I'll have to have a look. Got me fucking stopped a game. I had an idea where to find her, but now I don't know where the fuck I can find her now. I wonder if JK's got her. JK might have her. JK don't have her. Trying to find a decent. Ah, found her. Yes, found her. Found her. Right, Vince. Okay. Right. She is the one in the middle without the sunglasses and not the red top on. The other one. That is the one that I'm talking about. That's the one that I'm talking about. She was the one that I was like, yeah. I was like fucking 6 or 7 years old. In fact, I was in year 3. So what was that? 8, 7 or 8? 7 or 8. So we're talking nearly 23 years ago. I mean, even now, like, oh my lord. It was really funny because one day when I went to go pick up Eliza, and I spoke and I goes to because I was with AIM, weren't I? Obviously picking up Liza, and I was like, I said to her, I was like, I'm sure that's my old teacher. I goes, I'm sure that's my fucking old teacher that like I fucking fancied back at school, and I was like, I'll introduce myself. So I went up to her. I went up to her and I was just like, oh, hi, Mrs. Hi, Miss. Her former name, and then she like tried to remember who the fuck I was, and I was like, oh, I'm so and so, and she goes, oh my lord. I goes, yeah. She goes, God, how old are you now? And I said, oh, I'm 30 this year, and she's like, no way. I'm like, yeah. I think you were like I was in the first year that you taught, man. Like, I think it was your first year at school, like as a teacher, and I haven't seen her since my grandma's retirement. So my grandma retired when I was about 14, so I hadn't seen her for another 15 years after that. It was like a little love story reunion. I like to think that in my head, at least. don't need to go to the fucking school now, do I? I've got a fucking Facebook. Put that on my favourites. Put that on the favourites. I'm trying to find if there's any old pictures that might that remind me more of when she was younger. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. If anything, Vin, she looked more like that back when I knew her. She looked more like that. That's what she more looked like. That's what she looked more like back when I was a youth. Back when I was a youth. She kind of looked like the ginger one out of Girls Aloud, whatever her fucking name is. I don't know which one. Is that one Nicola? I believe it is. I don't fucking know. The ginger one. Yeah, I had the biggest crush on that one when I was younger. Honestly, it's so weird though. Like, I haven't been through my school now for ages, and the next time I probably will go through that school or have a look at it is when my niece and nephew go, which ain't too far from now. Because weirdly, like the first teacher that they encounter going into that school looks exactly like what she did 15 years ago, at least what I thought she looked like 15 years ago. So, oh, maybe it's the red hair, man. Maybe. Maybe it's the red hair that does it for me. There's definitely a coming of ideas moment when I kind of like realized like, whoa, I'm not gay. Remember one of the math teachers at my school? I can't explain it, but I say to you, bus driver, you'll actually picture them. Accurately picture them. I don't know. I don't know what you mean by that. We've got some bus drivers around here that are females that don't look too bad. Like, Like, I'm just saying in general, they don't look that bad. Unless she looks like fucking Otto from what is it called? From The Simpsons. And if so, then she just looks like Slash from Guns N' Roses. Oh shit. Nah. To be honest, there wasn't that many decent looking there wasn't any decent looking many decent looking teachers back at school for me. I know that I'm not there to like ogle at fucking people, but like, you know, it might help with the with the learning, and it did fucking help with the learning. I got a B in like a B in fucking English, despite looking at F's all day. Uh, oh jeez, need a shower. Well, hopefully Liza won't be too bad. Is she not? Is she going to school tomorrow, or is she still? What's it? What's the deal? Now, I'm just wondering, does anybody actually see the reason why I'm addicted to this game? Because I'm struggling to find out a reason as to why I am, but obviously I am strongly addicted to it. You know, I am so out of loop with wrestling right now. I've not watched wrestling God knows how long. I don't think I've watched wrestling. I haven't even watched WrestleMania this year. It's that far back that I have not watched wrestling. And so far. I mean, the only thing that I keep watching every week now at the moment is the White Six stuff. All I watch. I haven't even bothered to buy tickets for the upcoming tour. I haven't even bothered with that. Like, I've got to the point where it's just like, yeah. Do I really want to spend about 200 quid? No, not really. So I kind of just don't even bother now. So oh fucking hell yeah, that killed the UK wrestling scene. The UK wrestling scene was decimated by that. There used to be a bloke who used to do like was involved in that sort of in not sure whether in progress, but I know he was in WCPW. El Ligero. I fucking loved his mask. His mask was so cool. El Ligero. I last show that I went to at Nottingham, uh Jack Jester was in the crowd and I walked up to him. That was pretty fun to do. Nice bloke too. Very nice bloke. Cute. Need to get rid of popcorn now for add a multiplier Joker. Oh, you know what, right? She definitely has fucked a few people in the TNA roster. Definitely. Right. Give me something decent. No. Come on. I swear that always is like fixed to never allow you to get whatever. Carry on. All that. Come on. What? No, I gave it all 5. The fuck? Oh, you dickhead. Kings. Come on. 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on. I don't know who that is. No idea who that is. I don't watch a load of films though, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know who that is. I've not watched any. I don't watch any films or shows at all, really. I'm meant to be watching the new Game of Thrones. The what is it called? The new thingies on that. Um, but I've not. What is it called? The new Game of Thrones. What is it called? Something a dragon in it. House of Dragon. Let's think then. No, I've not watched it. I've never watched it. I watch an awful load of stuff, to be honest. I've been watching a lot of YouTube, and that's about it. Watching a lot of documentaries on YouTube as well. A lot of fucking obscure ones, like fucking talking about like dictatorship of North Korea and shit like that. Don't ask me why. I've I'm after just one fucking thing here. I think it's Pluto that I'm after. That into a stone card. They give you 50 chips. Reroll. Reroll. I reroll. Next round, let's go. 40k. I need to get 10k average per finger. Discard, discard, and discard. Oh. Oh. Discard. Okay, so we got them to start off with. 25 grand. Got no chance. $16,000. Dead. Again. Right, I'm gonna head off. I will see you guys later. Thank you for joining me. I will probably stream this again. I'll see you guys later. Take care. Thanks for watching.